Hey, fifth graders, let's talk about dividing a decimal by a 2-digit divisor. So I'm going to just walk through the example on page 162. It's the one that they feature in their word problem here about sandwiches. So my dividend is 161 and 12/100 divided by 38. Okay, so just like normal, we want to round 38 up to 40 before we start dividing. So like we talked about in the last problem, this is really the same as normal division, except for our dividend has a decimal. And what that means is that our quotient also has to have a decimal in the same exact spot. So off the bat, you want to go ahead and move that decimal up to your quotient before you divide. All right, so let's estimate. 40 cannot go into 1. 40 cannot go into 16, but it can go into 161. Approximately 4 times. So let's go ahead and put 4 on top of the 1. All right, next up is our multiplication, and we're going to use 38, our exact number, times 4. Sorry, I have to keep putting the board down. I just don't want to bump the microphone, which I have done. Oops. So 38 times 4 is 152. So we're going to subtract that from 161. All right. Going to put this down so I can borrow and subtract. And I am left with 9. Next step is to, again, ignore that decimal point and bring down the 1. So now I have 91 divided by 40. So 40 goes into 91 2 times. Let's see if I can position this better here. You guys, it's like a blooper reel and a math lesson at the same time. Oh my gosh. Okay, so 91 divided by 40 was 2. Now we're going to use 38 for the exact, so 38 times 2. And I got 76. All right, so now we're going to do 91 minus 76. And I am left with 15. Oh gosh, there we go. All right, next up, we bring down that 2, and it is 152 divided by 38. 40 can go into 152 approximately 4 times. And we did the exact math for 38 times 40 for our very first part of our problem, and we got an answer of 152. So I can just now go ahead and subtract 152, and I have nothing left over. So my final answer is 4 24/100. All right, thanks for sticking with me through that. It was a lot of me putting my board down and up and hitting the microphone, but we did it. Bye, guys.